Happy Thursday, everyone. Jake says hi. Okay. To Jake and Hall tonight. Ooh, all right. And it's kind of hard to see with the glare because it is white. So tonight's book review is called My 25 Years in Provence by Peter Mayle. Reflections on the Then and Now. It's a nice small book. Sorry, the glare is getting me tonight. And we're ready to give it 3.5. Okay, I can't do half with Jake. Stars. So I'll do the half. Sorry, Jakey, you're good at the 3. All right. So this is a nonfiction book. I think this was, I don't know where I got the recommendation to read this book, but I'm glad I read it. I didn't know who Peter Mayle was, but he's a really great writer. And this book is basically a reflection on when he lived in Provence, France. So he talked, which I love food books, but this is more than food. But he did talk about the cuisine in France, the weather when he first moved there with his wife, and how that went. How the people act there, the way they are about different. When they'd like to talk about being sick, but not like to talk about it, but I think how he worded was hypochondriacs. So when they ask someone, how are you? They're like, oh, I have a, pain in my back, and here's the scar I just got from my operation. So they like to boast about their scars and all that. And I didn't know this, and I looked up because he didn't mention the name of the movie in the book, but he was the writer. He wrote a book for the movie, which was Russell Crowe was in, called, I believe, I just forgot what it was called. A Good Son or something, not A Good Son. I just, it went completely out of my head. But it's a Russell Crowe movie that Ridley Scott directed. This author, Peter, knew Ridley Scott from working on commercials, so they were friends. And Ridley Scott had a house next to Peter's in Provence. So when, I guess, Peter mentioned to Ridley that he was writing this book, Peter read and okay, I want to make a movie, and that way I could spend some time at my summer house in Provence. So it was awesome because he got to watch this movie being made with Russell Crowe and Albert Finney. So it was really, really interesting. Oh, and there's pictures in it too. So what's really cool about that chapter is, if I could find it, his wife is a great photographer. So here's the pictures, and then he explains what each one is about, which is really cool too. So I like that. So all in all, it was a great read. And I learned a lot more about France because I'm in love with France, even though I've never been there yet. So it was a great read. I learned a lot about France, more about the food and the culture. So for me, it was definitely a great read and very enjoyable. So this was called My 25 Years in Provence by Peter Mayle, Mayle. And I give it 3. I know, we got even and a half stars. All right, that's it for me tonight. I'm trying to work on my books, and that's why I'm basically I did one yesterday and today, because I have my current read book. I can't talk tonight. Current read stack is huge. So if I can get the smaller books done, then I can concentrate more on my bigger books, 11, 22, 63 each book. Right. So that's it for me tonight. Everybody have a great night. Pleasant dreams. Hopefully everybody's doing well. And happy reading. Okay, let's say bye-bye, Jake. Bye. Bye.